Alright, so before you guys say anything, right? This is my fault. But at the same time, I was kind of tired of every single match I had in this map, right? Or in this track. So basically, what happened, right, was matches before this. I had like 5 matches before this, right? And they all went horrible. I just kept on getting punted, and people just kept on ignoring the racing lines and ignoring clean racing, basically, right? So look, I take a wide here because I already know, look, someone already got hit. Look, let's watch that again. Let's see who got hit, right? So this is basically what happened the whole entire time, right? On my last matches. So boom, right there, there's a little bit of fight. A little bit of Fight Club right there. And then boom. Basically that happened to me for the last 5 rounds, right? And this guy was in, I guess my arc, he was in my other matches. He's a pretty slow driver. But you know, I was trying to play clean. And as you can see, I'm all the way in 13th place, right? So at this point, I'm a little bit faster than all these people, but also it's kind of hard to be fast and clean at the same time. And let's just say overtaking is not really my skill at the time, or at this time, right? But basically, I don't know how to overtake, right? And every time I attempt to overtake, I just slow myself down even more, so I just kind of don't overtake, right? So right here we go in slow. I'm real patient with it. I also played with that the Indian guy in front of us on the last 5 matches, I believe. Played with Kiss My Art and this guy, right? But boom, I see an opportunity to go in, and then boom. You know, I don't know if that was, it's not on purpose, right? But basically just back out. I didn't overreact. He did overreact, I guess. He went wide, way too wide. Right, and then here, I'm thinking I can overtake him. But this is what I mean when I mean I can't. I don't know how to overtake people. So I slow myself down. He goes for the move, and then I mess up here. This is the part where I mess up, I believe. Yeah. And I just slow myself down. Right. But then I'm pretty fast when there's no one right beside me, so I need to learn how to overtake people properly. But basically, and I just keep on catching these people up, right? But nothing really happens in these. Oh yeah, right here. So right here, I really don't know what happened here. Oh yeah, there was contact right there, and then boom. They slowed me down. But yeah, that basically kept on happening. Oh wait, I want to see what happened here. But yeah, that's basically what happened this whole time. Very clean chicane. And then I just kind of overtake this guy. And then I'm going for this guy right here. And then right there, oh yeah, that surprised me. I don't know what that was. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not. But then he just kind of screws himself over, dirty tires. And then gets my arc is really a slow driver. So I just stay on the German guy pits. I'm assuming he's faster than me. But yeah, so yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I just keep on trying to be clean. Then right here, kind of messed myself over. I was trying to look at the something to give me a sign. I don't think I was being impatient. I was just trying to look for a sign to turn. You know what I mean? I was looking at a point to turn. That way I don't bump into that guy. Because I was trying to be fast and at the same time not bump into him or try to overtake him without being dirty. And then I guess that's the results. And then boom. And nothing really happens. You know, I kind of distance myself, then I catch it, then I pit. Oh yeah, right here I believe I didn't overtake. Yeah. So right here I get a good chicane exit. Not the best, but I mean, it's whatever really. So this guy, you know, I don't have enough time to go all the way to the edge. So my man. Right, so I pit on lap 4, going to 5. Then boom, I start going crazy. I believe I start getting purples, I believe. I think so. Maybe not. But yeah, basically go around. Then I'm behind this guy Dev. He has a penalty. I'm guessing he crossed the pit lanes because he came out of the lanes. Let's see what happens here. Not much, I guess. Guessing he had a better line than me. Then I was kind of battling this guy. You know, he went ghost. I guess in replays you can't see the ghost. Yeah, but I don't know why he was battling me when he had a penalty. But yeah, this is the guy right here, right? So I'm coming in, and I believe he just came out of the pits. I think so. I'm not too sure. But boom, you can see, catch up to him somewhere. Maybe like 3 more laps. On this lap I catch up to him. Boom, purple, I'm start getting purples. Boom, this guy's slow as 2. So I'm like, okay. Look at that precision, you see? I'm probably the cleanest driver in this lobby, if I'm being honest. So boom. You know, his racing line is not the best either. See, he went a little too wide. But I'm not too sure about the Citroen, how the handling in that car is. That car is a beast though. I do know that car is the craziest car. You can get away with so much within that car. But yeah, we just basically just keep up to him. Right here, I go slow. Always go slow in the chicanes, cause I really don't know how to take him. My first match, I just kept on crashing the chicane, and that was the worst match. So basically, I kind of started learning his actions as I raced with him, right? kind of started learning his pace instead of learning my pace. So I knew he was gonna take that one slow, that corner slow, right? Because I'm learning his pace instead of learning my pace. But then here too, I noticed that here he doesn't take that line, right? So I'm like, okay. And I'm pretty clean right here. You see? I'm the cleanest driver in the server. I don't do anything. Right, I don't overreact. Even if he's slow. I try my best to just basically just wait until he does a mistake, right? And I believe it's here where he does a mistake. Yeah, right there. He let off the brake a little too early. So I go outside, right? And he knows I'm on the outside, right? That's why he's pushing me like that. You see? Dirty driver, dirty signs that he's a dirty driver right there. So then I get a good exit. He gets a bad exit, so I go for the move. I'm like, okay, let me just go ahead. Then boom, he bumps into me. Boom, again. Then again, and I'm like, okay, this guy is a dirty driver. I try to take him out. Right. But I guess that car is kind of... Well, I did receive damage. I didn't even notice I received damage. Did he receive damage? No, he didn't. Of course he didn't. Of course the dirty driver doesn't receive any damage. Right. So basically he does that move. And I'm like, alright, bro. So what I end up doing is basically being even more patient. And just following him. And I know he takes that. And you see foreshadowing. I know he takes that. So you see that? It was the cleanest move ever right there. And the cleanest driver ever. But yeah, basically I just follow him. He has the worst line. I know I can be faster than this if I really lock in. Right, we go in here again. Do mess up, but it wasn't a big messed up. It wasn't nothing crazy, right? Basically, I just follow him. Nothing too crazy. I don't think I go for moves. We're in the last lap, and then boom. Super slow. Then at this point I'm like, oh man, I already know something's gonna happen, right? As soon as I seen that guy right there. So then I'm like, oh, boom. So listen, I knew this guy was a dirty driver, right? And he wasn't gonna let me pass, right? So boom, I was like, boom, get out of my way, boy. And then I saw him. And I'm like, okay, let me overtake him now. Right now, I need to overtake him. So then, boom. Go for the move, and this is what I'm saying, that I'm faster. This guy's flashing his lights for some reason. He probably thinks he's faster or something. I'm not too sure. I believe he keeps on flashing his lights at some point. But right here, I do make a mistake. I do go a little too slow. This guy's flashing his lights. Because he's trying to think. Maybe he thinks this is Nürburgring or something. He wants me to let him pass or something. But this isn't the Nürburgring. This is not a endurance racing. So boom, I'm guessing this guy took a bad chicane. I leave both of them. And yeah, that's about it, boys. This is why you should never be a dirty driver and to someone who's had enough. You know what I mean? Someone who had 5 bad races. So I get 4th place. Bad driver gets 5th place. You know, at the end of the day, he still gets DR. I still get DR. But yeah, that's about it. So leave in the comments if I was in the wrong, if I was in the right. If it was a valid crash out, you know, a reasonable crash out, leave it in the comments, boys.